Holy smokes, that is a long way away. We've not been that direction either, so this is going to be quite the voyage. But we're going to take our Supergirl here, and we're going to run over. Maybe we fight some monsters along the way. If that's what it comes down to, so be it. Do you reckon that I could find my way there, based on that last little gander at the map, without having to open the map again? Because I feel like I probably couldn't. But then again, maybe I could. We've been that way. I think that's the way we've gone for every story mission so far out here in the Wasteland. Not all of them, but a number of them. I think this direction, though, we've not been in before, and this is probably that little connecting bit that goes between this part of the Wasteland and a part we've never explored before. Also, we could probably just do a pulse, and it would tell me that we need to go that direction. Yeah, I think we're on the right trail. We're not going to check. We are not going to check. Look, if we'd come down here earlier, we would have been spoiled on those guys prematurely. Those abominations there, with big flower heads. Also, this was down here, so we could have just come down here instead of stopping back yonder. That's fine. I'm not too upset about it. We have some SP to spend. I forgot about that at the last camp. Now might be a great opportunity to have a little look here at the 3 SP we can spend. So that's not enough to get this. First strike of the triplet also stuns the hit enemy, additionally increases the attack power of triplet, or damages the balance of the enemy hit with quadruplet, increase the attack power of quadruplet. That's a complicated sentence. So we got Slash here, and we can make it deal more damage to an enemy shield, or we've got Shield Breaker, and we can have it deal more damage to the enemy shield. You know what? Let's hold on to it. Let's hold on to it, and we'll use it later. Okay, now this place is a bit of a mess, and there's a lot going on down here. And I feel like this is the direction we need to go in. Hey there, Vala. So nice of you to come over and welcome me. I really do appreciate it. There's a lot to find here. That petrified me. Oh my, I cannot express to you. I need to pause.
The signal's being broadcast across several frequencies.
I don't think at any point in this game anyone has talked to me through my controller. And suddenly, just a voice came out of my controller. I don't doubt you heard it. You probably heard the or saw the subtitles. Hey, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but God, my heart is racing now. I was not anticipating that. I don't know why it took me so off guard. Maybe if it happened more often. Goodness me. Oh. Sorry, what? The signal's being broadcast across several frequencies? I don't even know what we're talking about right now. I don't...
I know what this is.
Yeah?
The source of the signal should be at the dump site north of the scrap plains.
Oh.
You're gonna love this. It certainly wouldn't hurt to check it out. That is, if you're feeling inclined toward a little neighborly help.
You know what? Maybe when I'm not in the middle of another quest and also having a potential heart attack. Hold on, no, we need to sneak up on this guy. And then also, we should be able to then chain that. Yes! That's so good! And there's another one, though, which ruins it. It would have been better if we'd gotten all 3 of them. That's okay. There's a scrap heap to the north. I don't think that's what this is. I think this might... Should we check? I'm actually slightly concerned that we're going off trail. I don't know why I decided to challenge myself into not checking the map. We're heading the right way. We shouldn't have checked. We should have just been confident. What is this? Request terminal. Sorry? Can I actually, like, is that just a request of people who need help? Presumably? Haven't we seen one of these in town? Am I crazy? I think we have, though. We do have a campsite here we can rest at if we need to, and I think we're doing okay. I don't think we really need to. Oh yeah, look, we can see what they all are. Find the cat! Sleeping Beauty, Simple Puzzle, Missing Husband, Looking for My Brother, and Recruit Passcode Specialist. You need to be in Zion to accept requests. Well then why even have the request board here to begin with? What is the point? What is the purpose? Is it just to refresh my memory? I can go to the main menu and see that. I guess we need to go back there, past this fella. Well, if he came out from that way, he'll go back that way. And if we just sort of stay far enough away from him, maybe behind this rock here. Oh, that's the cliff that goes off the edge of the world. Please go back up. Please go back up. Please? Eve, for the love of all things good and decent in this world, please go back up. Eve? Eve?
this time I have limited mobility due to an accident. I kindly request your assistance.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? See how creepy that is? Eve, there's no other way about this, is there? You're just gonna... Oh, Eve, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweet, sweet, sweet princess. I love you so much, and I would do anything to have you bear my children. To protect you and show you the appreciation that you deserve. Microcoils. Well, this isn't even a path. This just dead ends. Oh, I see you, though, you little goober. I got you now. It's fun using the gun. I'll admit it has been a good time. Oh! Wasteland collapsed building ruins. That's here. So... it's gotta be literally around the next corner at some point, or something. It can't be far. Possibly up inside the building? Could be maybe possibly up. It's not up inside the building. It's hard to look around without it looking really sketchy. Alright, I promise I'm just trying to find a crate that I have a passcode to now. We're gonna carry on. So we know that attempting to sneak up on these guys is a waste of time, because they have super hearing or some sort of radio antennas that let them detect like the slightest amount of movement. What they don't have is the skills to take me down, okay? And I have skills that pay bills. That's objectively false. I think on YouTube, you know, I probably make enough to pay my internet bill, just about. But you know what enables me to actually purchase games is the support of folks like today's executive producer, Lucky Lou Dog. Thank you for your continued support. That is actually a shout out to all the folks over my Patreon, if you'd like to join them. Patreon.howdyfolks.net, link in the description. Thank you for enabling what you're seeing right now. This is your fault. You made this happen.
Forbidden area. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen Made in Abyss.
Did Oracle ban people from going to that place?
No, Eve. See for yourself. There's something moving down there. What do you think? Does that look like a bottomless pit to you?
No. It doesn't. It looks like a pit with a bottom. And something inside of it. You know what we're gonna find down here? Not truth and answers, because this is not a story quest. And I doubt they would hide truth and answers inside of some side content about just finding some fella's missing friend, but it'd be cool if they did. Probably the ruins of humanity's last attempt to stave off the annihilation at the hands of the androids, the ethnic cleansing, one might even call it, based on our ongoing theory concerning that newspaper from yonder. How much, do we need to go all the way down here? What is down there? He said stuff was moving, but I don't really see anything moving at all. I do see this back here, though. And I don't know... Can I get back up here? Hello? Kind of. We can kind of cheese it. Can I get this open? Eve! Just punch the lock, why don't ya? This is like those... Cryo the Clear. Like that. This is like one of those YouTube channels that just specializes in breaking master locks. You know? You have someone like the lock-picking lawyer who goes through and picks the lock in 10 seconds. And then you just have those channels where it's just a guy and he's like, this is the lock you have. You can break it with the lock you have. He just pulls out a second one and whacks it. The amount of people in the comments were like, this is real. Folks, you can go test it yourself. Put your money where your mouth is if you're so convinced it's staged and fraudulent. Understand that if it wasn't true, trust me, Master Lock hates these people. Master Lock knows they exist and they hate them. If it wasn't true, they would be suing. Okay, if you couldn't take one and smash the other one and open it, they would sue. Why aren't they suing? Because they know it's real, okay? Use your brains. Use your minds, and if you don't believe me, go buy a Master Lock. I've not done it myself. I don't need to. I did pick... You know what? We'll come back to that here in a minute. Is he here? That looks like a door what's got something evil behind it. That looks like a door what's been cracked open. Maybe something evil already came out of it.
Look, this person died recently.
Yeah, that's probably the missing friend.
So, this must be the partner.
Yeah.
Something must have been here.
No, you don't say. Is this connected to the previous creepy secret facility we've been to? Good! Yes, this guy! We fought one of these at the beginning of the game. You know what? Glad he's back. I'm ready to give it a go now that I've got more abilities and more understanding of how to play. But also, did he kill that guy and then go back in there and close the door? And then wait for us to show up so he could break out? I didn't. I meant to dodge that. I'm serious, though. Is that what he did? We're not doing too hot right now. We're not doing too hot at all. This is like a proper combat experience. One that we have not had in ages. What is he about to do? Or was that... Oh, we were supposed to shoot him just then. That's what we were supposed to do. I missed it. Hold on. Take a heal. Sometimes countering will, like, knock him off balance and he won't do a follow-up attack. And sometimes it won't. So you just gotta be ready to dodge again! Ugh. How far back do we spawn? Do I have to go all the way back to the entrance to this joint? No, it's not too bad. Do we have to rewatch the... You know what? I didn't mean for that to happen. Do we have to rewatch the cutscene? Presumably we can skip it. Yep, with holding down of the circle. Again! Did he kill that guy and then close the door so that he could specifically open the door? He must have. I can think of no other explanation. Oh, look at that! I got Battlefield Martial Artists! I don't know what that was for, but we'll find out later. Or I'll forget. This fight's going worse than last time! Why can't I get that timing down? I mean, I know I'm just waiting too long, but I'm really struggling. I either go way too early or way too late. There's no in between. Except for the few times I do get it perfect, like that. Do you reckon I ought to try blocking there instead? Well, that was gonna happen no matter what. We're not giving up! We're not giving up! I'm drying my hands. They're a bit sweaty. Alright, buckaroo. Third time's the charm. I'm ready for you this time. We're not gonna get hit even once. Not even once. Okay, we're not gonna get the dodging right either, but we didn't get hit. Okay, we got hit a little bit. That is not... That... No. 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 I had it that time. Okay, maybe fourth time's gonna be the charm. Yeah, that would have been better if he, like, the beginning of it had hit, right? Oh, he just keeps coming! You can, like, back away from him as long as you want to, but he will just keep coming. Also, why did that dodge not work? I need something that puts, like, displays me hitting the buttons, so you can see that I am actually hitting the buttons. Was that it? Did I guess that did a little bit of damage. I feel like maybe I should have hit more. I guess part of me expected one shot and it blew up, but that's not what happened in the boss fight we had. Maybe we just don't even try to do perfect dodges and we just try to get away from him whenever he starts doing his attacks. You know what I mean? My shield is non-existent now, by the way. I see that. I've lost count! Okay. What I want to see is for his head to blow up or something when I do that. And that's not what's happening. Also, I acknowledge I got the timing wrong. I'm not blaming the game for when I don't land my dodges properly. It's my fault. I can't seem to understand when I'm supposed to dodge with this guy, which you have to acknowledge is not really a problem we've had so much with, like, the normal enemies. It is unique to this guy. I've been doing dodges really well up until now. Shields are gone. Health is gone. The only option we've got is to get those dodges right. Like that. Good gosh, we're not doing it. We're not making it. We're not making it. Ugh! Is it hot in here? Turn on a fan. Turn on my floor fan. It blows directly onto my legs, and my legs are like heat sinks, right? So heat travels to my legs, and then gets dissipated into the rest of the room with the floor fan. And then the cool blood runs up to the rest of my body, including my hands, where it absorbs more heat. Trust me, this works. Don't question it. Why? I know it just seems like, Reese, you just have to dodge a little earlier than what you're currently doing. You've done it wrong enough times that you have to know that by now. And it's like, yes, but I've got muscle memory for everything else in the game. Maybe it's his big, bulbous hands. Maybe his big, bulbous hands are actually just, like, for whatever reason, that's the wrong button. His big, bulbous hands are bigger, right? That's all my ammo, or that's all my bullets. Have I been running out of bullets every time I've tried this? The bullets aren't reloading like everything else is, but the bullets aren't. Tell you what else I'm doing wrong, and I just figured it out, is I'm running out of BE, which is why sometimes I'll dodge, and then I cannot do like a follow-up attack, like right there, and that's why it doesn't stop his next attack. I gotta be paying attention, not only to doing the dodges at the right time, but also did I have enough BE to counter, because if not, I gotta dodge again. Oh, this feels like a waste. Every single one of these encounters just feels like a waste. Because I'm just gonna die. Problem is, at this point, we are so invested that we cannot give up. We must see this through. Come hell or high water, we have to see this fight through to the end. Yeah, no, so it's definitely not restocking our ammo in between failed attempts, which is a shame. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Knowing that we don't have enough BE, so we get not the one, but both of the dodges down. By then, we have enough BE to counter. And then we get hit, because I'm not paying enough attention. But then, you know, sometimes we make it. What I hate that it zooms in on him. Makes it way too easy to get, like, distracted, you know what I mean? Definitely the furthest we've made it, though. Yeah, because we've not seen that before. Okay, we got the 3 of those in a row. Like, we know what we're doing. We're getting the BE charged up. Got that timing all wrong. Got that timing all wacky. Might have done as good as we're gonna do here. Not gonna give up. The temptation is to give up, of course. The temptation is to say, you know what? We've cooked it. We'll do it again better next time. The temptation is there to also turn on a movie and just pause the recording and kick back. But then what if I defeat it in like a surprise? In like a twist at the end of what feels like a failed run? And then I don't have it recorded because I stopped what I was doing to like watch a movie and the recording was paused. I always get that one. I don't know why, but I always get that one. I don't know if I'm actually hitting his little glowy thing. I don't know if that's happening right now. Kind of feels like no. It really does feel like if I could just get this timing down on his dodging of the big bulbous hands, I would be unstoppable right now. Ah! We had him halfway. This is why this series isn't being live streamed. Because when I get into fights like this, I, for the most part, lose the ability to commentate. And I just become very quiet and focused. And I don't want to worry about a live chat when I'm, like, quiet and focused and trying to defeat a big boss. I want to remind everyone that we got the ability that makes dodges easier. It's not helping. That's a problem. Should we go ahead and, like... Oh, shoot! Darn it! I wanted to try to switch gun ammo, so we'd actually have something we could shoot him with. I wonder if that's gonna stick when we respawn.
I can't really believe that you're struggling with this guy. I defeated him on my first try, and I was doing a locked account that has no XP gain, so I was at level 1 the whole time. And I didn't even have the dodge ability, so I really don't see why you're having so much trouble with it.
You're lying! You're lying! No one likes you! Not even your mother. I don't... I can't. It's a metaphor of some kind, this fight. Sometimes you just keep throwing yourself at what seems like a brick wall, and you feel like giving up, and passing out, calling it a day, but then you eventually realize that this thing you've been striving towards was always possible with enough determination, skill, and focus, and every time you've thrown yourself at it, even though it felt like nothing was happening, that wall was weakening. That was stupid. This ability is useless. I don't know what weapon we've got, but it's useless. I mean, I don't... if I hadn't getting forgot, Nigel, I'd been married a long time ago. Accidentally scanned him and he turned bright red, and everything got awkwardly colored, and it was harder to focus. Not that that's the reason I died. I died because I'm bad. But that was difficult. I'm telling you, something is messed up. I think I'm getting the timing spot on here. I think the game is messed up. No. Maybe both. It's mostly me. I hope that this game keeps track of how many times you tried to fight unique enemies. Because I would love to know, because I've lost count. So we know that that's a 1 attack. That's 3. So we need to not dodge once, but like 3 or 4 times. And not die! I no longer know how long I've been at this. I have no clue. I have a question. If they're doing like a big attack on me, and I have the BE for it, which I currently don't, could I do like one of my super BE attacks, and would that like negate the effect of their attack? I can't test right now because I'm in a bit of a pickle. That was satisfying, but didn't benefit me much. I can't even take a heal because I'm just getting battered to death. I feel broken. I'm a broken man. I don't even know how long I've been at this anymore. I have no concept of time or how much has passed. And I'm not getting better. If I was getting better, if I had some sort of appreciable evidence that I was getting better, or that I was like aware of what was happening like more, or I had any idea how to better fight this thing, that would be different. I've forgotten how many times I've gotten about that far, about halfway. Only to then lose everything in a series of very well telegraphed hits that I see coming and don't do anything about. I've got a show open on another screen now, because maybe I'm paying too much attention, and what I need to do is focus less. That was a good run. Maybe this is a good idea. That didn't work well. So this isn't working, but I'm not going to stop because it's something different. At least I'm occupied watching my show. Yeah! It's alright. Ah! Whoa! Man, we had a good run going, too. Okay, well, I got that shot off, but honestly, kind of feels like, not super useful. Maybe we just go shotgun shells? Shoot. That was a dumb time to try to do that, I guess. Oh, I tried to block. I don't know why. It doesn't even make sense for that. Okay, well, we got a couple shots in that time. Should we try to block? There's some attacks that you can't block, you know? Oh! Oh, no! No, I should have capitalized! There's a second ability we could use there, and I can't remember what it was! Big yellow attacks cannot be cannot be blocked. Those are ones we want to jump out of the way of. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. We got this again. That does deal quite a bit of damage, but you get like 2 shots in, and then it's all over. So after perfect parry, hold square and then hit triangle, or after perfect parry, we can do just hold down triangle. Those are our 2 bets. This one's called 2, which makes it sound like it's better than 1. Moves quickly behind the enemy to counter, stuns the enemy. This is a combo skill. Counter and stuns the enemy, temporarily increases melee attack power. Both are useful. Go. Awkward place to come right back into. Yeah, I dodged him that time. Did not dodge that. Dodged that, though. Yeah, there we go. Go! Go! Oh my gosh, we did it twice just then. We did it twice back to back. The problem is, I'm gonna get like super used to doing that, and we're gonna come up into a situation where we can't, and that's when I'm gonna die. Like if I didn't do it just then. At least none of them got me that time. No, I thought I was far enough away! Why did I do that? Well, my hands are sweaty. Probably a subconscious thing. Ooh. Let's see, we're gonna run out of shotguns. What I'm thinking about doing is leaving here and going to the closest place I can think of to restock on my ammo. That was almost perfectly smooth. Far enough away that that won't matter. Go ahead and heal. This is the furthest we've ever made it. Just to be clear. I mean, I did immediately get hit after saying that, which suggests that maybe we're not doing quite as well as, you know, all that, but it is the furthest we've ever made it. And that's my last heal. So, how do you think this is gonna work? How do you think this is gonna go now? Get out of there, and actually, while you're here, yeah, go ahead and take that, because we're getting desperate. I keep messing up that prompt to do the sort of, like, blue attacks. Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Hold on, I've got to pause my show. Oh. Oh.
Hey, I'm not getting any more enemy signals. Let's head back. Well, after we pay our respects, of course.
We did it! We did it! Tommy's Testament. I've got a quick favour to ask anyone accessing this data. I'm Tommy, and I run the C&T trading company at Zion. I'll be giving all my rights to the company to my colleague Cyrus. Please tell him that I wish him all the best. There is a personal safe at the C&T Trading Company store at the Scraps Market. The passcode of the safe is 1234560. Take a picture of that just because I will forget. I know it seems unlikely, but I will forget, okay? The contents of that safe are my reward to the one who can deliver my final words. May the memories live on forever and ever, amen. Poor Tommy. Poor us, honestly. Poor us. Lots of polymer materials and a bit of gold and maybe like a new outfit or something here. What do we got? Ooh, yeah, sporty yellow. Whatever that means, we'll find out later. Why is this place forbidden? Why is it off limits? Earlier when they asked us to look down here, could we have possibly seen this guy meandering about? That would have been an interesting twist. If we could have actually looked down here. Did the game give me the ability to, like, fast travel back there? I guess not. We have to crawl our way back out of here. I'm all out of heals. I'm gonna throw that out there. All out of heals. I am desperately ill. Desperately. I mean, my health is probably okay. I don't know what my health is right now. I could have flubbed it. I could have flubbed it just then. I felt like I was going to, because I saw that the health was so low, and I was like, Now is the moment where I mess this up. Now is the moment that I get so far in my head about how close we are that I just, for whatever reason, am unable to defeat him, and he takes me off guard. I couldn't heal. We're all out of heals. But at the end of the day, was there no faster way out of here? Do I actually have to meander my way through? This isn't even the right direction, is it? Where do I need to get that way? We're very close to that sort of first stop-off where we're just clambering over all this trash in sort of a nonsensical manner. We're close to that first landing, as I was going to say, with the gate and the bit of daylight in the horizon. It's so good to be outside, under the stars, in the fresh air. What's it looking like around here? If we have a look at our map, are there any, like... Oh, there's a telephone literally right behind me? Did we activate that? I think we must have. We must have done so. Well, thank goodness for it. We're gonna bypass everything else out here. I'm sure there's more to see around here, more to explore, but we're going straight back to Zion. I gotta tell you, though, I really gotta tell you, I was not anticipating how long that would take. I thought that would be a quick in and out. We'd run and find his body, fight some Natiba. I didn't expect him to be dead. I thought we would rescue him. I don't know. I didn't expect a giant boss that would hurt my thumbs.
What happened to Tommy?
Thomas is dead.
Sorry.
Tommy.
I think he left this for you.
This is... You fool. What's the point of having all these assets?
If you don't have friends...
You're gonna go and get yourself killed. Business is booming, yeah, right. It's all useless if you're dead. Tommy. You fool.
Hey, you okay?
No. Objectively not.
Yes, I'll be fine.
They're very clearly
I should
grieving.
Get back to the store. I can't ignore what my friend left behind. I never thought I'd be saying this to you. But... thank you.
Of course, Tem. Of course. Where exactly is the store? Because somewhere around here, that store is where our treasures lie? What was the name of the store? Wait a minute, didn't we find this place? We found a store that had a sealed, like, vault in it at some point, didn't we? Or am I imagining that? I can't remember where it was. Can we go to Gwen's hair salon? Oh, there's actually someone outside of there with a quest. Probably going to be what unlocks the hair salon, where we can go get some dazzling new hairdos. One can hope. What was even the name of the place? I'd remember it if I saw it. Ooh. Was this it? Could have been. Oh no, this is just an unrelated thing. Okay. Is this one gonna be random? No. It's not. Which is good. These are much easier. Here we go. I wanted to get it in half time. Not that it's necessary. I just wanted to. For our efforts, we got an extreme polymer material, which we can just go buy in bulk. Where is this place? I don't think such places appear on the map. Obviously, Sister's Junk and Info Dealer do, but not your just general, like, locations. Did I actually find a place earlier? Or was that always just my imagination? Oh, hold on. New poster. Somehow we've passed by this one 100 times and never stopped to gander at it. Attention citizens, Sentinels are looking for potential residents for the Cradle. Find peace in the safe Cradle, conserve your memory, and contribute to Zion's energy and resource shortage. To dispel malicious rumors that Sentinels are forcing citizens to the Cradle, potential Cradle residents will have a meeting with the Prophet and will be able to accompany the witness during the move-in process. We hope for your participation. We, the Sentinels, promise to protect Zion's peace with our lives. Sentinel Captain Man. Yeah, no, there's something sus going on here. Reject the new normal. Fight. Fight the power. Alright, Tem, where's your shop located?
I never thought I'd be saying this to you. But... thank you.
I don't need your sass, I need to know where your store is. It wasn't the creepy teddy bear store, surely. There's a guy in here, but I don't really want to know his story. This place raises more questions that I don't want to have answered. If I just keep running around and scanning, right? This is a cafe, so that's not going to be it. Eventually, it's going to show a crate. You know, if I just keep up with this. See, I just keep finding random stuff in back alleys. This has nothing to do with what we've been trying to find. And we don't have the passcode for this either. Ugh. Actually, we don't even have the ability to try to enter the passcode. Does that mean we just haven't found it yet? Or does that mean we need to upgrade the drone? I've been thinking about that. Remember the very first crate we kept trying to find a passcode to? Back in Eidos, like on Silent Street? What if that was just a matter of needing to upgrade the drone in some way. Ooh, Pixie! A classic, cool, crisp lemon flavor. Definitely not Sprite. Pixie, Sprite, come on. I like that's pretty clever. I like that, actually. I respect that a lot. Hey! Another coffee brew. Oh, that's odd. That's just a random thing lying on the ground. The Zion. The Memory Tower, a facility to commemorate the memories of those who have been lost. A week of mourning has been declared to mark the tower's completion. All citizens must pay their respects. The Sentinels have announced that maintenance on Memory Square has been completed and there are plans to resume transit. The Memory Tower has become operational as a result of this maintenance. The Memory Tower prevents data corruption in memory sticks and can store memories semi-permanently, so that memory data will be transferred to the colony on the Day of Salvation. Prophet Oracle declared a week of mourning, stating, "On such a blessed day, rather than rejoicing at the thought of returning to space, we must pay tribute to those who have gone before." Zion is a city built on the backs of many. We must remember the courage, devotion, and sacrifice of those who departed before us. We look forward to your active participation in the week of mourning. Sounds real upbeat. I can't even remember the name of the business, which doesn't help my cause.
This way, Angel.
What?
Keep quiet. Just follow me.
Absolutely not. I'm busy right now.
What is it?
What is it indeed?
What's about?
I told you to keep quiet and follow me.
I'm a bit busy right now. I don't want to follow you. I have other quests ongoing. An unknown present? No, I've got to go find something. I'll be back later. Another thing that we don't have a passcode for. Another vending machine. While we're in the area, did we already buy everything there was to buy from this individual? I seem to remember yes.
Roxanne.
But also maybe not. Let's just skip through all of this. What do you got in the shop? Oh, there's new stuff. Right. Oh, right. Okay. So, these things require gold. So this is information on the Oasis. In the mid-21st century, Earth was in a dire situation. Oh my gosh, hold on. In the mid-21st century, Earth was in a dire situation in which climate change was irreversible due to implementing only carbon neutrality. Humanity had to handle the disaster it created by building a system based on terraforming to improve the global environment. Underground transportation and circulation facilities, later called the Matrix, became a part of it. Not related to the film franchise one assumes but does not know. The Matrix helped combat climate change, but when the colony extinction occurred, it became a death trap. The deep underground facilities were no match for the solid ground. Seconds after the colony module fell to the ground, the Matrix collapsed, and an earthquake swallowed the entire world. That makes no... But the world is full of irony. It is thanks to the old Matrix that an oasis was created in the great desert of ash, dust, and ceramic shards. Water flows from the sunken underground facilities and spews water up from the surface ground. You know what kind of place it is, and what you'll find there if you go check it out yourself. Why is that such a sketch statement? Is that the oasis we found previously? We didn't really find much of interest there, I don't seem to remember. This is the Hypertube. Mega corporations wanted to maintain their monopolies efficiently in their respective economies. The key to this was logistics, energy and raw materials, manufacturing and assembling, production and consumption. All these processes spread across the Earth in orbit needed to be combined into one and managed as a whole. It was then that a large-scale global fulfillment system was created. On Earth, hypertubes played a major role. Hypertubes just as the name suggests, giant tubes that transport cargo at high speeds. Magnetic levitation tracks were placed inside the inner walls, allowing cargo platforms to move in all directions. It must have been a magnificent sight to see tens of thousands of cargo platforms zipping by like bullets. It's like Metro Nui. You know, they had those tubes of the liquid protodermis that they would ship things back and forth on. Like other relics of the past, the hypertubes are now in ruins. However, it is said that some sections are still operational. Rumor has it, the entrance is in the west of the Great Desert. You could use it to quickly move to a location of your choice by following the tracks, but it also means you'll have to take the risk of flying face first into a pile of scrap metal. Interesting. I wonder if we can go find those out in the Great Desert. Would be fun. Meanwhile, this is going to cost 8 Vitcoins, and we've only got 10, and this is going to cost 8 Vitcoin. Wait, no, hold on. It's going to cost 10, and we only have 8. This is going to cost 8, and we have 8, so we better go ahead and buy it now. We'll come by and buy the last one later. Wish I could exchange gold for Vitcoins. I like that outfit quite a bit. We'll get it later.
honey.
We'll worry about it later. Thank you, Roxanne. Do you reckon this is meant to be a bit of a... No. Okay. No, it's not meant to be a bit of a jumpy puzzle. This, though, probably also not meant to be a bit of a jumpy puzzle, but fun. What is going on in here? It sounded like something just, like, fell over,
Perhaps.
but whatever. This is a fellow who's got a quest for me, and we're not interested in it right now, so I'm just going to take his gold. Not going to investigate his Native American statue, because we've already seen one. This is the last possible place this guy's shop could be located. Holy smokes, is this it? No, this is the bookstore, isn't it? This is the bookstore and a different guy with a different quest. I'm looking it up! Are you kidding me? Are you actually... Is this a joke? Is this a bit? This says that it's just like right next door to Sister's Junk. We been back here? We have. We've been down to Sister's Junk. We looked all around Sister's Junk. We didn't see any others. Oh, it's this individual again. Trying to entice me over to wherever it is they want me to go. Yeah, no, I see you going down there. Do you think that perhaps they're leading me towards the treasure that we unlocked? I'd rather not engage with the... Oh, they're going down that hallway. I guess we know what we're gonna do after we find the chest, but it's actually just like down here. Are you kidding me? Is this it? Right here? Are you kidding me? This didn't look like a business. I ran up and looked at this computer a second ago. This is a horrible password, by the way. Never do this for your password. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Well... I suppose that there's no reason now not to go ahead and do the received a strange distress. No, a sentinel called in, asked you to follow him. He might be a bit strange, but follow along for now. If I absolutely must. I also did not mean to pull my gun out just then.